My maid of honor assaulted my father at my wedding, and half the guests think she's a hero for it. My best friend Vivian launched my wedding cake directly at my dad's face right in the middle of his speech. She came running from the head table, grabbed the top tier with both hands, and hurled it at him like a softball. The cake exploded against his forehead in slow motion. Buttercream and fondant dripped down his tuxedo. The sugar roses stuck to his hair. 300 guests gasped in perfect unison. I froze completely in my chair, and my champagne glass slipped from my fingers. It shattered against the floor, but I couldn't even process the sound. All I could do was watch my father standing there covered in vanilla cake and lemon curd. What the hell is wrong with you? I heard myself screaming the words before I realized I was standing. My voice cracked and went hoarse halfway through. This couldn't be real. This had to be some kind of nightmare I'd wake up from. But Vivian just stood there breathing hard with her hands still covered in frosting. She wasn't trying to run or hide or explain herself. She was staring at my father like she might grab another tear and throw that too. My new husband jumped up so fast his chair fell backward. Vivian, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind completely? Security was already moving toward her from both sides of the ballroom, but she didn't resist when they grabbed her arms. She just kept staring at my father with this strange, protective fury, like she was daring him to keep talking. Get her out of here now! My father's voice boomed through the microphone he was still holding. I'm pressing charges for assault. She's obviously drunk or having some kind of breakdown. Vivian, why? Why would you do this? I was sobbing now and my mascara was running down my face. 20 years of friendship and she ruins my wedding without any explanation at all. Wendy, please trust me. You need to talk to me alone. She was begging as security dragged her toward the exit. Please, 5 minutes. Let me explain. My husband tried to follow, but I grabbed his arm. Stay here and handle the guests. Tell them we're taking a quick break. I need to talk to her. Wendy, she just assaulted your father. Let security handle this. She's my best friend. I need to know why. I picked up my dress and ran after them in my heels. I found Vivian in the bridal suite with 2 security guards standing outside. She was sitting on the couch with her head in her hands. Her bridesmaid dress was destroyed with frosting and cake. When she looked up, her face was streaked with tears. You have 2 minutes to explain before I let them arrest you. My voice was cold and flat. Vivian pulled out her phone with shaking hands. I went to the bathroom an hour ago. Your father was in the hallway on a call. I heard him talking to someone about his speech. She opened a voice recording app. I started recording when I realized what he was planning. My father's voice filled the room from her phone speaker. Of course I'm still doing it. The little princess has had everything handed to her for 28 years. Time she learns she's not even our real blood. Can you imagine her face when I tell 300 people that her real mother was a 16-year-old meth addict? God, I've been waiting years for this moment. She thinks she's so perfect with her fancy wedding and successful husband. Wait until everyone knows she's just unwanted trash we picked up from social services. My legs gave out and I collapsed onto the couch. The room started spinning around me. No, that can't be real. Vivian pulled out a crumpled paper from her pocket. After his call, I went back and found his speech notes in the men's bathroom. He must have been practicing. She handed it to me with trembling fingers. I read the words and felt like vomiting. There it was in my father's handwriting. And here's something Wendy doesn't know yet, folks. She's adopted. We got her when she was 2 days old and have been making a buck off of her since. Thought her wedding day was the perfect time to share this family secret. Pause for laughter. He wrote pause for laughter, Wendy. He thought traumatizing you would be entertaining. Vivian grabbed my hands. I couldn't let him do it. I couldn't let him destroy you in front of everyone, so I destroyed the cake to stop his speech. I was sobbing so hard I couldn't breathe. Vivian held me while I fell apart completely. 28 years. My whole life is a lie. Your life isn't a lie. Your parents are just monsters. Vivian wiped my tears with her destroyed dress. What do you want to do? I stood up and looked in the mirror. My makeup was gone and my dress had frosting on it. We're going back out there. He tried to humiliate me for entertainment. Now everyone gets to watch security escort him out instead.